Six of the 7 men charged in this sex trafficking case, 3 of them in their mid-30s. Raheem Jones is 50. In their arrest warrants, the victims and family members detailed the horrific weekend in May and the miraculous rescue by 2 of the girls' aunts. Police claim the 14-year-old girls agreed to meet up with one of the men, were picked up by 3, and brought to this home on Ridgefield Street in Hartford. It was in here police say the girls were raped by some of the men in the apartment. One girl claiming they were sexually assaulted by 4 to 5 adult males, adding the guys had them smoke marijuana and drink Don Julio tequila. After feeling intoxicated, it was a free-for-all. The next day, the girls were taken to 3 other Hartford locations, including the Super 8 Hotel, where they were sexually assaulted again, according to police. Before they knew it, the girls were allegedly being sex trafficked. These are with one man telling the girls they'd get them flip phones, take them to spots, and they had to say they were 20. And if Ahmad Compton had 5 fingers up, that meant they had to spend 5 minutes with a guy. While all this is happening, police say 2 of the girls' aunts were searching for them, eventually helped by a neighbor who saw the girls go into an apartment on Nelton Way. The aunts, according to police, knocked on the apartment door and then forced their way in to rescue the girls after neighbors were adamant the teens were in there.
A lot of people question my sexuality because they think that I'm gay because I'm with a trans woman, because yes, she originally was a man. We all know that. But truly, in her heart, she is a woman. So therefore, I feel I am straight. I've never seen a photo of Elena before she was transitioned. No, I have not.
Do you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it because I love you and it doesn't matter. I love it. Let me see it. Yes. Look, that is a handsome man. I will put it out there. I can say a man's handsome. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. That is a handsome man. And if I was a girl, I would go for that guy too. This last 2 years of dating a trans woman, it's been very rough. I've lost a lot. I've lost my entire family. I've lost all my friends from back at home. Everybody that I thought was closest to me. And I want their love back. I want my family in my life. Oh, gorgeous.
Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
I would rather have 2 healthy kids. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Two healthy children. And the fact that you have to, like, put them in those categories says a lot about who you are.
Oh, no, don't you dare!
I'm just telling you, I think the real problem is in the thinker, not the answerer.
A man became enraged over his unsatisfactory haircut and confronted the barber, then pointed a gun at his head. Surveillance footage shows the man felt the haircut was too ugly after finishing. He demanded the barber fix it immediately. Unexpectedly, after the adjustment, the man grew even more agitated. He repeatedly checked his hairline in the mirror and demanded the barber compensate him for his hairline. The barber tried to calm the man down, but the man persisted, demanding either compensation or restoration of his original hairline. The barber claimed, "This is how you naturally look." Upon hearing this, the man grabbed his clothes and left the shop. It seemed the incident was resolved. He pulled out an object and pointed it directly at the barber's head. Customers in the shop scrambled to retreat, creating an extremely tense atmosphere. The barber repeatedly urged him to calm down, pointing out children were present in the shop. Another customer also stepped in to intervene. Fortunately, the confrontation did not escalate. Police stated the man subsequently drove away and is currently being pursued. The barber suffered no further harm, but has cooperated with the investigation. The shop has also enhanced security measures.
Yeah. Nigga, where you at? Come out, hold on. Hold on. He out of jail, he out the know. Yeah. What's your be what? Oh, he got the baby oil. What?
I'm the Most High God, and I'm supposed to birth a son. I was been supposed to be pregnant, but the vessel of my husband kept getting deceived by demons. And I just be thinking about how powerful I am. And then today I tell myself that I'm going to get myself pregnant because I just realized that I didn't need a man to begin with. I don't need a man. Without me, he's nobody. Okay? Without him, I'm still a goddess. The lie that women were made from they demonize the woman because they know that the woman doesn't even need the man. We birthed the man. Okay? And a lot of men ain't gonna like that because y'all want to be the most powerful thing. You're not. Know your place. Know thy place. And it is underneath the feet of women. Okay? Good day.
You guys are history.
There's a new generation of bugs today, meaner, tougher, especially roaches. That's why we've introduced today's new ray. So powerful it kills roaches on contact with residual action that keeps on killing for weeks. Today's raid kills the toughest bugs dead.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rakwakwadah, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim, Waqwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I want to go into this 2/3 gotta go. And I'm not gonna lie, I wholeheartedly just like what's the word, like fed up with Jake, because Jake is just evil. All right, Jake is wicked. And the reason why I say this is because, well, first off, look at what you saw. All right, like this is not right. And the funny thing, the thing about the last video, the whole roaches thing, that is basically what Jake is. And the funny thing, we can acknowledge that as well. And it's not just the men, it's the women too. And you have this woman that is over here saying that she's the Most High God and all this stuff like that, and she's gonna get herself pregnant. It's like, oh well, what does that mean? How are you gonna get yourself pregnant? You're gonna go whore around and sleeping with a million freaking dudes and then say, oh, I made myself pregnant? Like, what the fuck? What? Anyway, you heard this bugged outness. All right, let me get this. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 28, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Basically, it's incredibly hard to find a righteous woman, or virtually impossible. And the flip side of it for the men part is it's also incredibly hard to find a righteous man as well. Bear with me for one moment. All right, Slovakia, I had to handle something. Anyway, as I was saying, it is incredibly hard to find righteous people in general, of course, but the thing is that it is harder to find a woman, and sometimes you're going to get stuff like this where, and obviously you're going to get men that's going to be bugged out like this, but, just to kind of illustrate the point where, and Slovakia, another thing is, there have been lots of statistics, that go to show that, women are more emotionally inclined. Not necessarily, I don't even think that's the proper term, but I think it's more so that women are more knowledgeable when it comes to emotions. Knowledge, keyword being knowledgeable, but less likely to empathize and sympathize, whereas men are more likely to, be more sympathetic. I think that was what within, I think, like 10 to 15 years, I think that was what the statistics said in the new thing where, people where, in terms of how people have changed over the years. All right. So as a result of that, that's where you have this, okay, this thing where, women are also very hypergamous, which basically means that, wherever they go, they flock to whomever, wherever the power is, Slocky, wherever the power is. So if the power is with the wicked, then they're going to associate themselves with said wicked. All right, let me actually get this. Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And let me also get this. Sirach chapter 10 verse 2. As a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Basically, the people are going to copy after their leader, their king, because my king is doing this, so I'm going to do this as well. And the same, and I don't need to tell you all the wickedness that Esau has been doing, abusing his power and stuff like that. So as a result of that, Slocky. So as a result of that, that's where you have what we have now, where people are copying after Esau, Edom, doing all the evil and wicked that they're doing, backstabbing, lying, being cheaters and stuff like that. Cheating as in like defrauding, all right, and I guess the other one, infidelity as well. So yeah, basically you have that. And next, where's some more? Actually, let's stay here for a second and get this. In Romans chapter 12 verse 3, for I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahawah has dealt to every man the measure of faith. Basically, think rationally. Don't be thinking that, I'm the Most High God, I'm this and whatnot. And as a matter of fact, that's blasphemy. So she's gonna deal with that. She's gonna have to deal with that. All right. And I don't even know what the hell or who the hell is that. Oh, that's baby oil. Okay, so yeah, or the Diddy baby oil. Slovakia. So yeah, this guy is probably associated or maybe got inspired by Diddy and wanted to copy him, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, this is where we're at right now, where we have wickedness growing. People are getting inspired, saying, I want to go be like this guy. Oh, this dude is Diddy's my hero, XYZ, blah blah and whatnot. Well, this is insane. What a crazy world we live in. Anyway, bear with me. I want to see if I can. Oh yeah, here, good. So, 2nd Ezra chapter 14 verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And this is where we are looking at this right now, where evil has been increasing. All right, people are getting worse and worse, getting more and more apparent, more and more bold with the stuff that they choose to do. All right, you can't tell me that you don't see that. All right. Next, let's see what else we're at. Oh yeah, this dude got mad because of a haircut. So he thought, and hold on, let me actually see something because they were actually showing it.
After the adjustment, the man showed enraged over his
So yeah, here basically he was, and that's a thing. You know, I've seen this so many times, and this is why customer service is such a terrible field to be in. But of course, you know, oftentimes people don't really have the option to choose not to. Or it's literally just, well, we have to just accept that. All right, where sometimes, well, you don't have another option, so you just have to deal with jobs, and you have customer service people who are, or not customer service, but you have people who, or customers, Lakia, that are over here giving you trouble. And I've seen it. Trust me, I've seen it. All right, I've definitely seen people giving these customer service people many issues. But at the same time, hey, I'm not gonna lie, it goes both ways, because I've dealt with people in customer service that were just so arrogant and just didn't want to listen when you were trying to tell them and you're trying to explain to them. They're so used to just talking to people as if like they're stupid and whatnot. And then they think, oh, did you try turning it on, turning it back off again? Well, no. Like, I mean, yes, I did do that. I'm trying to tell you what the actual problem is, because I actually know what the problem is. I'm actually familiar with this stuff, but you're not trying to listen. You're trying to focus on the default thing, when like I've been dealing with this type of stuff. I fixed this type of stuff all the damn time. Okay, I literally anyway. But yeah, that's basically the stuff where it's like you're trying to talk to them like they're human. You're trying to talk to them and keep the peace, but they are so fixated on, another customer was dumb and they didn't realize this, so let me just talk to this person like they're dumb and whatever. So then after I do what they say, oh well, it's not working. So now what? I literally already told you I literally already told you that didn't work. Why didn't you do what I told you to do? I suggested this, but now it's too late, or now it's a problem. Now it's this. Now it's that. Whatever. Rather than just, okay, let's prevent this thing from happening. Okay, I heard, and I'm not even the only one that has experienced stuff like this. What's it called? Other people I've literally heard this one other story where a dude, this Edomite dude, literally Edomite looking dude, had destroyed a dude's nut on his car when he was getting the car fixed. He was saying like, oh well, this thing is messed up and whatnot, you should probably be careful and whatnot. And he said, oh no, it's fine, whatever, like I got it. And then he broke it. The dude, the mechanic, broke it. Slocky, I'm telling up too many stories. Whatever, you get the point. All right, the main thing is just like, this is the type of like ignorant, and when I say ignorant, I say nigga shit, all right, that people be doing. All right, they don't think, all they do is just, oh, I'm just gonna do this, I'm stupid, I'm this, whatever, rather than actually having some common sense. Just take a step back, let me do this, let me try to, see if this works. All right, but instead you get stuff like this where, even the smallest things, the smallest inconvenience, okay, where, okay, I understand that your hair got fucked up, of course, but it is never that serious to want to kill someone. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, and sometimes I'm not saying who was at fault here, because I don't know the full story. I don't know if he actually did mess up the thing. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But the fact of the matter is that regardless of that, you didn't need to just take it to oh, I'm gonna kill you or whatever. Just, okay, well, time to go get a new barber, time to go move on somewhere else and whatnot. Like, that's basically the thing where for us, that's with YAHAWASHI, the Lord really just tells us to, just take the L sometimes, not go around and what I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, resist. Matthew 5:39. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other cheek. Basically, what it means is, don't be taking things to the extreme. All right. Yes, of course, if someone is attacking you, if someone's literally attacking you, then you can defend yourself. Sure. But when it says resist not evil, it means like if you are being inconvenienced, then it's like, okay, you know what? Sure, whatever. I lost that. It's fine. Whatever. All right. Let me try to see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. Here, Matthew chapter. Was I there? Yes, I literally was there. I don't know why I didn't see it. Matthew 5 verse 40. And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. So yeah, just like, okay, don't bother trying to fight back against some of these things. Some of these things, of course, not all. You just really, you just have to have spiritual discernment to understand when and where to fight back. All right, but yeah. So stuff like this is just like, you did not need to do that if you were wronged. And then over here, it's like it. This is a stupid ass question. I'm not gonna lie. So both of them, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she was trying to get him to be put in an impossible situation, and he responded that way. So I mean, I don't really have any. Even though I don't like Kevin Hart, I don't like him, but I can at least respect that. Yeah, the way he answered this. I mean, it's like it's all right. It's fine. It's good. All right, props to where props is due, I guess. Like, why are you trying to, like, what how is that a good interview question? Like, what about, in your new movie, whatever, like, something like that instead. But anyway, I've not heard from Kevin Hart for a long time in terms of, like, what was the last movie he did. But anyway, next, moving on. Oh yeah, this dude, I don't know, I'm pretty sure he's an Edomite, or maybe not, I don't know, but this is absolutely just like, I don't know why he's trying to lie to himself like that. And you see that this dude over here in this scene specifically, he disrespected him so much in front of all these people during the whole documentary or whatever show. All right, because he knew that he did not want to see that. He knew he did not want to have that association with him, but yet he did it anyway in order to demasculatize or whatever the fuck, emasculate Slakia, emasculate him. All right.
Yes. Of Elena before she was translated. I feel I am straight. I've never seen a photo of Elena before she was transitioned. No, I have not.
Do you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. Because I love.
See, like he did not want to do that. You just want to keep it out of sight, out of mind. I mean, which I'm not gonna lie, that is still gay. Like, no, and I don't even know if I can say that, but maybe it's like the one time thing, grace period. If you say it once, it's okay. If you say it more, then it gets bad. But this person these two, no.
Love you and it doesn't matter. I love it. Let me see it. Yes. Look, that is a handsome man. I will.
No. Okay. I can't. Now let's move on quickly before I get sick. What is this again? Oh yeah, this was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let me see, show you their pictures. Yeah, this is what they were doing, and it is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really. Anyway, let's get back into these precepts. Next, Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to his word, it is because there is no light in them. And all these people, all these devils, they are not speaking according to righteousness. They are speaking according to wickedness. Okay, doing things that are against YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN. So they absolutely have no light in them, except although you have these people that may pretend and say, like, more specifically, where is it here? This, okay, where they might say, oh yeah, he's so accepting, he's so loving, he's so this and the. Well, that's not what the Lord wants. Okay, the Lord did not say to do this type of stuff. All right. Next, actually, I literally just did a video on this not too long ago. Where, okay, so these dudes did all that terrible stuff, and you know how Esau hates Jake. Well, let me just get the damn video so I can have so the context can be there. Because if I just say it, it's not gonna really be as impactful. What was the video again? It was Alright, bear with me one moment. I'm trying to remember the video. Slakia, I'm almost done. Almost done. I'm getting it. Is this? No, this is not it. Is this? Okay, no, this is not it. Last two, and then I will come back. Damn it, I can't fucking find it. Alright. Whatever. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, the video was, I will, if I find it, I'll put the link in the description. But the video was of this Edomite dude basically debating some random caller, and then the Edomite right winger or whatever, he was saying that, okay, so let's assume that DJT did all those things of hurting those kids and whatnot. Why does it matter? Does it matter? Isn't it? It's okay. All right. He was basically saying that and justifying DJT simply because, oh, it's DJT, so I don't really care. All right. Well, so you don't care when it's DJT, so you would justify this. The action in general is okay. The action in general is okay only because he did it. So when he does it, it's fine. But when you see this on the news, then it's like, oh, now it's not fine. Oh, now it's not okay. Oh, these guys are monsters. But when Edomites do it, okay, well, now it's fine, it's okay, who cares, and stuff like that, and right? Or they wanted it, X, Y, Z. All right, literally all the excuses come out. All right, when it's not just wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong, right is right, okay is okay, whatever. But it's solely dependent on who is actually doing it. All right, that's the wickedness. That's the wickedness of Esau, Edom. Okay, respecter of persons and all that stuff. When even the Lord doesn't do that. If someone does something, and that's the thing. That was the thing with King David. Even with King David was punished for going off. All right, the Lord didn't just let him get away with stuff. All right, the Lord has always punished his people whenever they went off. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13. Consider the work of Yahweh, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? And this is the thing with these 2/3. You know, these 2/3 are made to be destroyed. Like, you cannot change them, you cannot fix them. It's just like this is it. I'm sorry, but this is just objectively it. There's no like coming back from this or fixing or anything like that. It's just like expect to be destroyed, especially these 2/3, because we can see how they are growing in evil, growing in wickedness, because the thing is that they have all these different ways, all these different methods and tactics of robbing, stealing, and being evil. All right, they put all those talents into doing evil rather than trying to do good. All right, and that's the thing where they know all the grams and how to do blunts and stuff like that, but when you actually put some freaking mathematical tests in front of them, okay, well, no, I don't know what to do, I can't do anything. But also at the same time that is also attributed to society trying to make Jake seem lame for wanting to do good and wanting to do well. All right, in academically, Slakia. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Basically, they can do all, as I said before, they can do all this stuff in evil, but not in good. All right. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest of me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Yeah, and we can see this very clearly and whatnot. Our people are definitely destroyed. But anyway, continuing on, Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And that's why the Lord is just like, okay, well, I'm fed up with these 2/3. It's just time for them to be destroyed. They're done. It's over for them. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Rakwakwedash, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad Ball, and Shalom.